Hello, hello. Just need to change the to add a title. Okay. To add a description. Okay, hopefully everything is somewhat okay now. Should be okay. The live has some delay, so there's that. As I said, like Friday, I posted on I made a post where I said that I'm gonna make a peyote bracelet today, so that's what we're going to make. I'm gonna show you the the drawing. This is the drawing, like so. I'm reusing paper, so this will be the bracelet that we're going to make. And I wanted to make this because I found a ring that looks like this, and I was like, I should probably make a bracelet that goes with it. It just looks very cute. How I make the peyote, like I don't follow the design from here. What I do is I make a picture and then I'm going to open it in Paint. And in Paint, you know, you have those bars like this, you know, like the line. So I'm just moving the line on Paint, slow till because if you put the line, for example, at this bead, you will see, let me just use something else so it's easier to explain. So when you put the line, you know, it's like this. You say, okay, which beads I put next are the beads that are full on the line, and the next row it's this one. So this is hello, this is how I read the pattern in Paint. For the beads, obviously you can use any beads you want. Milky Delica are like more squarey, so you will not have gaps in between the beads. You can use Toho, you can use seed beads like the normal seed beads, but if you use normal seed beads, you need to pay a little bit attention to their size, because sometimes they're different size, different shapes, so you will want to pick the ones that are approximately the same size, because you will have different, like, the bracelet will become a little bit wavy if they are too differently shaped. Today I'm going to be using Toho 11-0s. So this ring I showed you, this is made with Toho 15-0. Don't know if the lighting is very nice. So this is made with 15-0 Toho beads, and I'm going to be using 11-0 for the bracelet because I want it to be a little bit bigger. Also, it's easier to work with 11-0s than it is with 15-0s. The colors, as I put on my post, the colors are going to be blue, like a medium blue, not very dark blue. You can use like any shade of blue, like royal blue, lighter blue for these parts. This is going to be like reddish brown. This is going to be a cream, yellow, beige. This is olive. It's not actually black, it's like olive. I didn't want to go with too bright colors except the yellow in the middle. So this is olive green, this is the dark red, and this is the same as this one. Okay, I'm gonna show you the beads I'm going to be using today. So for the light blue, it's this one. This is the code. I got this from BB. For the red, I'm just telling them from the top, from the bottom up, like in the rows, how they will come. It's this opaque frosted cherry. Like you can use any color you want. You can use even like a darker red. You don't have to obviously use what I use. Then for the dark green, I'm going with this dark olive. I think this goes very well. For the beige, like the, I'm gonna be going with this, and this is the code. For the yellow, I'm going with this bright yellow. This is opaque dandelion. This is the only color I wanted, like to be super bright because it's in the middle. So I went with this one. For the creme, I went with this one. This is the code for it. For the brown, as I said, it's more like a reddish, so it's frosted terracotta. It's more like a brown, but more like with reddish tints. And for the blue, I went with this. Like it's not dark blue, it's like middle blue. Okay, for the needles. Now, depending on what beads you're going to be using, I'm going to go with number 11 needle. If you're using like 15 beads, so the smaller one, I think you should use like the number 12 needle, because it's thinner. So you will, this is too thick for very thin, for small beads. So you'll be needing like a thinner needle. Thread, obviously you can use any thread you want, as long as it's sturdy, like it doesn't break. Especially if you're using Delica. Delica have not necessarily a tendency, but sometimes because the sides of the Delica are like very rough, they're not rounded on the tops, they tend to cut the thread. So you want to have like very sturdy thread. I'm going to be using with this Toho 1G thread. And yeah, I've threaded my needle before, and I put not a stop bead, but I think you guys, if you watched my other videos, you know that this is what I use as a stop bead. It's like stop rubber. This is like for the earring, and it works a little bit better because the beads generally are slippery, and this is not. And I left the tail. Now, why did I leave the tail? My plan is, if everything goes according to plan, to make 2 endings. So in one ending, I'm planning to try to show you how I put this, like as a clasp. And on the other ending, to show you how I would make to use this. Like, I think these are more common, like I have more of these than I have of these. But I think it would be nice to show how I used both, how I put them both. And yeah, so let me just start putting my beads on the carpet. I'm gonna start with the blue, the light blue. I have my my pattern already opened in Paint, so it's there. I can follow it from there. The red. I'll probably need more, but I'll just add them a little bit later. My dark olive beads. I'll probably have to zoom in a bit when I start working, because I see the focus is up and down, up and down. Because as soon as it sees my hand, it's gonna focus on my hand and not on the beads. Trying to open this, not so easy. Now I need to put the yellow. I think I started too much on that side, but it's okay. I definitely put a lot of yellow there. Now the cream, I think it's cream. I'm not very good at colors. I'm not very good at colors in my language, much less in English. I'm just gonna put it on this side. Next one is the brown. I'm just gonna go on this side here. Or probably I shouldn't, because it's gonna be, I'll manage. Normally I put my beads on this side because when I film, my hand sits here. So if I stomp on these beads, it's not good, but I will do my best. And all that's left is the dark blue now. Okay. So as I said, I have my needle threaded and my stop bead, and I left a tail on the thread. So first, when we start the peyote, we will take 2 rows at the same time. So the row 1 and 2 you take at once. So I'm going to be picking up 2 dark blue, 2 light blue, 2 brown, so it's this one here, 1 yellow, 2 beige, 1 olive, 1 red, and 2 light blue. So this is how I'm going to start. Let me just zoom in just a little bit. Hopefully I don't mess up something. Hopefully it's okay. And you guys can see what I do. So this is my first row. I'm going to pull this down to my stop bead, like so. Now, let me just move my, I'm going to go slower, so you guys know that I'm moving the line in paint. That's why I'm slower. So the first bead I need to add here is a light blue. So I'm gonna pick up a light blue. And it's just normal peyote, only the top. It's the odd count is just the top part is different than the even count. So I'm just going to skip the first bead and I'm going to go through the second one. Like so. It's going to be a little bit wonky because it's Toho, it's not Delica, but you guys understand what's supposed to be happening and how. And yeah. Next up, we're going to take one red bead. I'm going to skip the red, and go through the olive. Like so. I don't know if it's they're not sitting properly. I would have a little bit better control, but it's alive, so next up we're gonna take one beige, so this light brown. We're going to skip we're going to skip one of the beige here, and we're gonna go through the second one. So I don't know if you can see the color. This is light beige, or like not like light brown beige. Next up, pick up one yellow. We're going to skip the yellow, go to the first brown. So this is the first brown, like so. Next up, we're going to pick one brown, skipping this second brown here, and we're going to go through the first light blue, like so. Now pick up one light blue, skip this light blue and go through the dark blue. And now this is where it's a little bit different than the even count, because you see you only have one bead and you have to add one bead next to this one. So how I'm going to do it? I will pick up one dark blue and I'm going to go from the top. So I'm holding it like this, yeah, somehow. And I'm gonna go with the bead on the needle from the top through these 3 beads here, like so. Sorry, I hit my phone because it's exactly in front of me. And I'm going to pull the thread, put it into place. And now I have to exit this bead here. So my needle has to come like this. So what I'm going to do, from this bead where my thread is coming out of, so from this one, I'm going to move through this other blue. I'm gonna do it slowly, like so, pulling the thread so it doesn't mix up a bit. Now from this other side, where the blue is, I'm going to go up through these 2 dark blue, like so. It's here in the bead, it's here, the bead is here, see? And now I'm going to go down through this one. And this is the only thing that's a little bit more different on odd than on even. So this is our first rows. From here it's slightly easier, not, I mean it's easy, just easier than this. So now we have to go from the top to the bottom. So the next bead we will pick is light blue. So pick up one light blue and I'm going to go through the light blue. Like so. Next up is one brown, and I will be going down through the brown. Like so. Next up, we're going to pick one creme. So it's this this creme, and we're going to go through the yellow. Next, one yellow, and we're going to go through the beige. Like so. Next up is one olive, and I'm gonna go through the red. Now one red, and I'm gonna go through the light blue. Next. These are the first rows. Now we need to go up. Let me just move my bar. Now we pick up one light blue and we go up through the red. One olive. Hello, hello. Thank you. Next up is going to be one beige. And we go up through the yellow. Like so. Next, one cream. And we go up through this cream here. I'm trying my best to hold this hand that it doesn't move. so it's in screen. And now pick up another cream, and we're going to go through this brown. One brown, and we go through the light blue. And now again here we are on the edge where we need to add one dark blue. So pick up one dark blue, go down through these three, so through the dark blue, light blue, and brown, like so. Place the bead into its place, go on a side through the light blue, like so, go up through the light blue and the dark blue, and go down through the dark blue. And this is where we are now. Next row, pick up one light blue and go through the brown. I should probably move my light blues a little bit closer because I keep moving after them. Hopefully this will be better. Next up, pick up one brown and go down through the creme one. Now one creme and go through this next creme. One yellow, and we go through the beige. One olive, and we go through the olive. And one red, and we go through the light blue. Now we need to go to the next row. Pick up one light blue and go up through the red. Like so. Like at some point when you see the pattern, you will understand what goes where and how. Next up is one red, because it's repeatable, you know, it's just a repeatable pattern. For each color, it's the same. With the red, I go through the olive. Like so. Now we have one creme. No, beige, sorry, beige. I keep mixing them, like, because they're not colors I'm usually accustomed to saying. So this is beige through the yellow. Next up, one yellow. And I'm gonna go through the creme. Next up, you have brown, and you go through the brown. One light blue, and you go through the light blue. And now again, we need to add one dark blue. So pick up a dark blue, go down through the dark blue and the two light blue. Place the bead in its space. Go on a side through the brown. go up through the light blue and the dark blue, and now down back to the dark blue. Next up, pick up one dark blue, so dark blue, and we go through the light blue, one light blue, then we go through the brown, one brown, and we go through the yellow, one beige, and we go through the beige, one olive, and we go through the red, and one light blue, and we go through the light blue. It's starting to look a little bit better. Just a second, because my line disappeared. I need to fix my line in paint, obviously. Okay, so now we need to go up, pick up one light blue, and we go up through the light blue, one red, and we go up through the olive, one beige, and we go up through the beige, one yellow, and we go up through the brown, one brown, and we go up through the light blue, one light blue, and we go up through the dark blue, and now pick up one dark blue, go down through the two dark blue and light blue, arranging the bead, going through the light blue on a side, going up through the two dark blue, and going down through the dark blue. Next up, pick up one light blue and go down through the light blue, one brown, and we go down through the brown, one creme, and we go down through the yellow, one yellow, and we go down through the beige, one olive, and we go down through the red, and one red. We go down through the light blue. Next up, pick up one light blue, and we go up through the red, one olive, and we go up through the olive, one beige, then we go up through the yellow, one creme, and we go through the creme, one more creme, and we go up through the brown, one brown, and we go up through the light blue, now pick up one dark blue, go down through dark blue, light blue, and brown, go on a side through the light blue, go up through the light blue and the dark blue, and down through the dark blue. Next up, pick up one light blue and go down through the brown, one brown, and go down through the creme, one creme, and go into the next creme, one yellow, and go through the beige, one olive, and go through the olive, and one red, and go through the light blue. Next up, we're going to go from down up, pick up one light blue and go up through the red, one red, and go up through the olive, one beige, and go up through the yellow, one yellow, and go up through the creme, one brown, and go up through the brown, one light blue, and go up through the light blue, now pick up one dark blue, go down through the dark blue and the two light blue, go on the side through the brown, up through the light blue and the dark blue, and down through the dark blue. Next, you can already see how the pattern is shaping up. Pick up one dark blue and go through the light blue, pick up one light blue and go through the brown. One brown. One beige. One olive. And one light blue. Next up, next row, one light blue, one red, one beige, hello, one yellow, got a knot here, one brown, one light blue, now pick up one dark blue, go down through the two dark blue and the light blue, go on a side through the light blue, up through the two dark blue. I keep hitting the phone, sorry about that. And down through the dark blue. Next up, one light blue, one brown, one cream, one yellow, one olive, one red, next up, one light blue, one olive, one beige, one cream, one more cream, one brown, now pick up one dark blue, go down through the dark blue, light blue and brown, and go on a side through the light blue, go up through the light blue and the dark blue, and down through the dark blue. Let me just untwist my thread because it's very twisty. Okay. Next up, pick up one light blue, one brown, one creme, yellow, olive, and red. Now pick up one light blue, one red, one beige, yellow, brown, light blue, now pick up dark blue, go down through the dark blue and the two light blue, on a side through the brown, up through the light blue and the dark blue, and down through the dark blue. Next, I think that you can already see like how the pattern is going to be. So the first row is always going to be dark blue. The second row you have one dark blue, two light blue, one dark blue, two light blue. On the third row you have two light blue, one brown, two light blue, one brown, and so on. Here you have one light blue, two brown, one light blue, two brown. Here you have two brown, one cream, two brown, one cream. So each row has it's repetitive. Like even if you don't go after how the pattern goes. For example, this one goes like this. Yes, zig, 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 zig. This one goes like this. This one goes like this. You don't have to how to say go after that. You can just go row by row, because after a while you see repetition. So this you see we have here, we have two light blue, obviously comes one dark blue. Here you see the repetition that it's two with one. You see that here you need to put a light blue next. Here it will be again a light blue on this row. So it's just, it's repeatable. So let me explain. This row that we're doing next is one dark blue, two light blue. So I have two light blue here, I go with one dark blue. This row here has two brown and one light blue. I have two brown here, so I put a light blue. This row here has two cream, one brown. I have two cream here, so next one is one brown. This row here has two yellow, one beige. I have this two yellow here, I need next one beige. This row is all olive, so obviously I'm gonna put olive. this row has 2 red, 1 light blue. I have the 2 red here, so next one it will be a light blue. So like the patterns are easy, you just have to like follow the other ones. I will continue to do, don't worry. I just wanted to explain how the what's next, like, so it's easy to understand. So now obviously here light blue, because it's all row light blue. Here will be next a red. You see, you have 2 1 2 1. You need a red here. Full beige, so beige. Here yellow. Here brown. Light blue. Now pick up a dark blue. Go down through the 2 dark blue and the light blue. On a side through the light blue. Up through the 2 dark blue. And down through the dark blue. Now we go down, light blue, brown, creme, yellow, olive, red, now we go up, light blue, olive, beige, creme, one more creme, brown, now dark blue, go down to the dark blue, light blue and brown, go on a side through the light blue, up through the light blue and the dark blue, and down through the dark blue. Now we go down, light blue, brown, creme, yellow, olive, and red. See how you can already read the pattern. Now we go up, light blue, red, beige, yellow, brown, light blue, sorry, I hit the phone again, and now pick up a dark blue, go down through the dark blue and the two light blue, on a side through the brown, up through the light blue and the dark blue, and down through the dark blue. Now one dark blue, one light blue, brown, beige, I think I'm not holding this properly so you guys see, olive, hopefully this is better, light blue, now we go up, light blue, red, beige, yellow, brown, light blue, and now a dark blue, go down through the two dark blue and the light blue, on the side to the light blue, up through the two dark blue, and down through the dark blue. Now we go down, light blue, brown, creme, yellow, olive, red, now I want to change my thread. Normally on these big beads I would just make a knot and work it into the beads, but assuming some of you will be using 50 nose, I will do it the safe way. So I see my thread coming out of this. Now I need to work my thread into the pattern so I can cut it and it doesn't unravel. So I'm just gonna go back a few beads and just work my thread into this into the bracelet. up and down, just so it doesn't unravel. I'll go through this, go maybe on this, just one here. And I want my thread to exit. Let me explain. So my thread is brownish, dark brown. So I want my thread to exit this bead here, like which is on the olive one, because here if I cut it, it will not be so visible. See, like you don't even see it. It's here. Now let me put on some new thread. Not super long. Okay. Now I will make a knot, but very small one. It's not necessarily, because I am going to do the same with this one, like I'm gonna be working it in the bracelet before, but just a tiny knot. So now I need to exit this bead here. Obviously I'm not gonna start from there, but I need to exit there, and I'm gonna start from again one of these olive ones, for the same reason that when I cut it I don't want it to be visible. No, I'm just going to go here. It's better to go like on the side, not just up and down. And care for the other unwanted knots. Now at the beginning you don't pull too hard, because if you pull too hard you will pull this, and we don't want that. How you know if it's secured? When you pull this working thread and the tail doesn't move. So then you know, okay, it's safe. No need to stress that it will unravel or anything. And now I'll just cut this tail here. It's not visible at all. Okay. Now we're going to continue our pattern. So one light blue. Hopefully I'm holding this proper. One olive. Okay, I pulled. It came back. It happens. Here one beige. One creme. One more creme. One brown. Now pick up a dark blue. Go down to the dark blue, the light blue, and the brown. Go on a side to the light blue. up through the light blue and the dark blue, and down to the dark blue. Light blue, brown, I don't know how to hold it because I see what you guys see, and it is bended. I need to hold it properly. Creme, yellow, olive, red, now we go up, light blue, red, beige, yellow, brown, light blue, dark blue. We go through the dark blue and the two light blue, up through the brown, up through the light blue and the dark blue, and down through the dark blue. Dark blue, light blue, brown, beige, olive, light blue, I need to go for 2 minutes and I'll be back and continue. Just 2 minutes. Sorry about that. I'm back. So we go with the next row up, light blue, red, beige, yellow, brown, trying to hold so it's straight, but I assume it's straight, and then I see on the channel that is not. But you guys know already where the beads go. Light blue, and the dark blue. Then we go down through the two dark blue and the light blue. On a side through the light blue. Up through the two dark blue. And down through the dark blue. Light blue. Now we go down, so light blue. Brown. Creme. Yellow. Olive. Red. Now we go up. Light blue. Olive. Beige. Cream. One more cream. Brown. And dark blue. Now for the next row, light blue, brown, cream, yellow, olive, red. Now we go up, light blue, red, remove some more beads here, beige, losing my voice, it's the season, yellow, brown, light blue, and one dark blue. Dark blue, light blue, brown, beige, olive, light blue, now we go up, light blue, red, beige, yellow, brown, light blue, and dark blue. Now we go down, light blue, brown, cream, yellow, olive, and red. Now we go up, light blue, olive, beige, cream, one more cream, brown, and dark blue. Light blue. We go down now. Brown, cream, yellow, olive, red. Now we go up, light blue, red, beige, yellow, brown, and light blue. And the last one, dark blue. Now, as you can see, the pattern is very easy, like you just follow the roads. I didn't expect it to last so long. It was very like I didn't calculate at all how long it will take, and I'm not going to be able to make it all because it's 80 minutes and I barely made like 25% of the bracelet, so I'm not going to make it all live. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to make the this side for the clasp, but not for this clasp, because not this is not so common from I think, like from my experience, than this one. So I'm gonna show you how I put when I want to use this. Now I'm gonna take another needle because we have the tail here, so I'm going to show that. I'm really sorry, but I think I chose project that it's a little bit too long. It's easy, it's repetitive, but it's a bit too long for a live, you know, to do it fully. But next time when I make peyote, I will say, okay, we do half, and I'll show you the ending with the other clasp. So let me just grab the stop bead from here and put my new needle. This is the tail. So at the beginning I told you let's leave a longer tail for the clasp, and this is that tail. Hopefully I manage to put the thread through the needle. Okay. Now this is how I do it. Obviously it's not, each do different. This is how I do it. Now you see this bead here is somewhat on the outside, so I'm just putting the thread through this one, like I'm not adding anything. Here I'm just going to add whatever is next, like a light blue. So on the first row I didn't add anything. Here I add the light blue. So this is how I make the ending, yeah. Here I add what's coming next, which is a brown. Here what's coming next is a cream. Sorry, I hit the phone again. It happens. Here the next one is a yellow. Here is olive. And here is red. Now I'm not going to be adding a bead here. I'm just going to go directly through the red without adding any beads. Like on the first two rows on each side, on the side rows I didn't add anything, so I'm just going through the red one. And now I will do the rows up as they come. So here is an olive. Here is a beige. Here is a cream. Here is another cream. And here is a brown. Now again, I'm not going to be adding anything to this second row. I'm just going to go directly through the brown. And now I'll do this one, the towards down. So here is a brown. Here is a cream. Here is a yellow. And here is an olive. Now again, I'm not gonna add anything on this side. I'm going to go directly to the olive that I added. I go up now, so it's a beige. Yellow. And brown. I'm not gonna add anything, I'm just gonna go down through the brown. Here is a brown. And here is a beige. I'm not gonna add anything. I'm just gonna go up through the beige. And here is the yellow. I'm not gonna add anything. I'm just gonna go through the yellow. As you can see, it's in the middle. Like this side is same side. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's in the middle, the yellow. Like so. And here I'm going to pick 6 yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm just going to make this loop here like this. And on the other side, obviously, you're going to do the same when you have the desired length of the bracelet. I calculated the time badly. I didn't think about how long it would take me to do a full bracelet. That was the initial plan. Now I'm just going multiple times through to this to secure it. I calculated I thought I would be able to finish a full bracelet, but next time when I make a peyote, I will show you how I put the other clasp. Like this is just how I make it, and it worked so far for me. So that's why I say this is how I make it. It doesn't mean that this is the only way or this is the best way. Now I go with my needle through these beads here, just like to work my thread, you know, so that I can cut it. So I'm just working the thread. I don't want to make knots, because if some of you guys use Toho 50 nose, a knot is not very nice at 50 nose. Delica are more forgiven, 11 nose are more forgiving, but 50 nose no, so we need to adjust. And again, I want to exit one of the olives so that I can cut the tail and not be visible, you know. So yeah, this is how and here you add this on the loop and the lobster. So you guys are gonna continue. Okay, it's easy. As I said, you just follow, each row has its own pattern. You all follow this pattern, and hopefully you guys are going to manage to finish it. And let me know in the comments what colors did you use, what combination, because you can use any combination of colors, any like you can go with, for example, with the same color like blue but different shades, or you can go with green or different shades, you know. So you can do any color combination you want. And yeah, let me know in the comments how did you make it. And yeah, I hope that you enjoyed the live. I'm going to post Friday morning, my Friday morning, what I'm going to come live and do Saturday evening. Now it's Saturday evening for me. I will think of, I like from the post that I made, and in the comments you guys said you want mixed, so you want technique plus a pattern. So I'm going to try to figure out what we're going to do and try to make it like in 1.5 hours, because that's I need to figure out timing, like make half a bracelet, or maybe make an earring or a ring or something that's not so long. And I will do the same as I did this week. Friday I will post what I'm going to do in the live, the materials I'm going to use in case you want to do with me. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next live next week. Bye bye, have fun beading.